And they are racing at Turfway. Quick beginning for Waiting on William, also flashing speed, Amazing Dancer, and a Hot Dame is forwardly placed on the first turn. From the inside, Amazing Dancer slides on through. Extreme outside, Beirut Beauty. She's really into the bit and keen to go on, and they've opened up about 2 on Hot Dame, who's back into third. Waiting on William settles along fourth as they turn up the backside, 6 in front of Tootsie. Then it's Good Alternative, and Thrombocytopenia is last of them all. Up the backside they go, just outside 5 furlongs to travel, about 12 lengths top to bottom. And a quarter was 23-2. Fast pace, Beirut Beauty shows the way 2.5 lengths. Waiting on William to the outside of Amazing Dancer. They're second and third, a length in front of the long shot Hot Dame. Tootsie starts to tighten up from fifth. Good Alternative, Anuzzi down along the inner rail, and Thrombocytopenia and Santiago at the back of the pack. Now they're just covered by 8 lengths as they have 3.5 furlongs to go. Half mile, 47-1. Beirut Beauty got a breather in the second splitter. Leads now 3 lengths. There goes Hot Dame to the outside of Waiting on William. Still 4 back to Tootsie, and Thrombocytopenia is underway as they round the turn. It's Beirut Beauty and a confident Rafael Bejarano. He's sitting like a statue, and they are 3 lengths clear after 3 quarters in a quick time, though. 1:12-1, and they lean into the lane. It's Beirut Beauty driving on a 4-length lead. Hot Dame wondering about the course from second. Down the center, it's Thrombocytopenia. They're inside the final Florence furlong, and Beirut Beauty is clear by 2. The lead's diminishing. Hot Dame, the long shot, coming after her. Here's an upset in the making. Hot Dame at least 30-1. Hot Dame gets up in the final strides, chasing down Beirut Beauty in 139-2. All set. They are racing. The Boss Factor, flashing speed and hustled out to the front, also is clear for action. Taos away into third position, then mark it off to the inside from fourth. Super High Voltage, the favorite, just almost clipped heels there. Had to check. A little erratic and rough first turn for the heavy favorite Super High Voltage, who's already about 7 or 8 off the lead as they work around the turn. Then it's Bless This Kitten and Can't Bet 'Em All at the back of the pack. Up the backside they go, going pretty quick though. Clear for action up top by a lake. The Boss Factor trying to be restrained there by Corrales and giving him a little bit of fit as they head up the backside. Then there's a margin of 4 back to mark it off to the inside of Super High Voltage, who's on the move early. Then Taos is fifth as they start to cluster up behind a fast quarter, 22-4, and they pass the half-mile pole, and Clear for Action leads them up top by a length and a half. The half-mile torrid 45-4. The Boss Factor still second. Up the inside, mark it off third. Super High Voltage at 4-5, hovering to the outside of that in fourth. Then a link back to Taos. Bless the Kitten's on the move, and Can't Bet 'Em All still at the back of the pack. He's closing in, though, about 7 lengths off the lead. The leader steer Clear for Action. Up on the outside, here comes Bless This Kitten, and mark it off. Makes a daring move, splitting horses around the turn, and Can't Bet 'Em All is full of run. He's waiting racing room to the top of the home stretch, and here comes Bless This Kitten, up and after, mark it off. Can't Bet 'Em All is going to angle down towards the inner rail inside of Clear for Action. Here comes Can't Bet 'Em All up the inside to assume command with a 16th to go. Mark it off, still fighting on to the outside. Bless His Kitten down to the wire. Can't Bet 'Em All from last to first in Florence. Can't Bet 'Em All rides the rail to victory over Mark It Off, Clear for Action, Bless His Kitten, and the favorite Super High Voltage had a rough trip and was off the board. 137-3. And they are racing to a level beginning. Ragtime Dolly, flashing speed, bold figure forwardly placed to the inside. Up on the extreme outside, it's Brunella. As they take on the first turn, bold figure quickly clears off 3 lengths to Ragtime Dolly, who's deferred from second. Racing wide in the first turn is Brunella, but is third as they work around the opening turn. 6 furlongs to go. Seaward away in the fourth position to the inside. Super Steamy fifth. Then it's Will You Be Mine, who settles along 6 as they turn up the backside. 5 in front of Positive Vibes. And Princess Athena is last of the octet as they head up the backside just outside 5.5 furlongs to travel. About 16 lengths top to bottom. And the quarter is 24-3, and the leader, a keyed up Bold Figure. Bold Figure shows the way 3 to Ragtime Dolly. Brunella still tracking them from third. Seaward has advanced up into the fourth position. Right to her outside, Will You Be Mine. Then still 3 back to Super Steamy as they head in the far turn, and will trail back at least 7, maybe even 8 lengths back to Princess Athena. Now Positive Vibes can see them all. 3 furlongs to go. Half mile, 48-1. Bold Figures leads down to a length and about to be evaporated because there goes Brunella. Brunella with a 3-wide bid. Bold Figure is back into second. Ragtime Dolly with a couple whip tap urges. Will You Be Mine is gaining ground but is going to be way wide to the top of the home stretch. And Brunella will turn first. Bold Figure still fighting up to the outside. Will You Be Mine is about in the sixth path as a straightaway for the drive. Will You Be Mine parked out wide but is gaining ground here in the final Florence Furlong. Seaward up the inside. Brunella still boxing on, 1/16th left. Will You Be Mine, the daughter of Mine Chef for Dougie Danner, trying to hold Seaward up the inside. These two to the wire in a photo finish. Will You Be Mine to the outside of Seaward in 1:39 in 1. Photo for win. And they are racing. Quick start for Leslie Chow. Also, time has come flashing speed, and Bright Prospector has a foothold at the fence. And on the first turn, saving every yard and advancing. There goes Bright Prospector. He'll be challenged early from the middle. Leslie Chow, time has come to the outside third. Marching at 2.5 lengths back to Icarus, who'll stalk that trio in a perfect position from fourth. Then a pair of Habitus and Tim Tall. They are fifth and sixth as they turn up the backside. Two in front of With Secret Energy, who is seventh, and Beach Holiday is last of them all. That's the 8 of them as they head up the backside. 5.5 furlongs to go. The quarter at a moderate 24 and 4. Bright Prospector shows the way a half a length. Time has come racing in second. Leslie Chow to the inside of Icarus. They are third and fourth, and 5 lengths for the back. It's Tim Tall, who is shook 2 lengths in front of a Habitus. The gray With Secret Energy advancing to the outside of that one. Still 7 back to Beach Holiday, who's void of any speed at the back of the pack. Into the far turn. A half mile controlled, 49 and 2. It's Bright Prospector with the ears up, shows the way. A length and a half. Time has come. Is being asked to quicken. Leslie Chow up the inside. Icarus is on the move now. Here comes Icarus with a big, wide, sweeping move. And Icarus, just like that, has tackled Bright Prospector as they reach the top of the home stretch, and it is Icarus, the 3-year-old Cubs, calling for the lead. Bright Prospector up the inside from second. Leslie Chow to the outside in third as they straighten away to the top of the home stretch, and Icarus is still there. Leslie Chow is a major presence to the outside under a heavy drive, but Icarus is holding sway, and Icarus will break the maiden by a length and a quarter in the end. Leslie Chow was second, then a margin of about 7 or 8 back to Tim Tull and Bright Prospector in 1:38 and 1. They are at the post, and they are racing in the 40th running of the Battaglia. And it is La Belleza Negra who's flashing speed. A race will press to the outside. And from the high draw, Grail comes up to make it 3 to line into the run of the first turn. Bloodline away in the 4th position as they work into the opening turn. Up the inside, Golden Eye keen to go on there, tugging hard against the jock. Advancing from between horses, Stolen Base covered up to the outside by Tiz the Bomb. Dropping Drees, the Gray is next. Then a link for the back to the inside, Rich Strike. And at the back of the pack on thin ice is last. They turn up the backside. They're going at a pretty good clip, about 12, 13 links top to bottom. There's the quarter, 23 and 4. And a race has cleared off by 2.5 to La Belleza Negra. He'll tracking from second. Grail tracks from third, about 3.5 off the pace. From between horses as they head up the backside, it is Bloodline. To the inside, Golden Eye is fifth. Legendary Lore is sixth and about 4.5 off the pace. Tiz the Bomb is next. Then comes Stolen Base trying to pick his way through the pack is the Gray dropping G's as they head into the far turn. Half mile, 48 seconds flat. And it's still a race. The lead is down to a length. La Belleza Negra is second. Grail is 3 deep from third. A Bloodline 70 every yard from fourth. Tiz the Bomb is underway. He's fourth, but 3.5 off the pace. And Stolen Base is starting to wind up. He's up into fifth as they race around the turn. 3/4, 112 and 2. And here comes Tiz the Bomb up and after pace setting the race. And behind the horses, Stolen Base just a waiting room. And now there's a seam for Stolen Base. He punches on through as they reach the top of the stretch with a furlong to go. And Tiz the Bomb coming after the pace setter with a 16th to go. Stolen Base, he's loose and charging. It's Tiz the Bomb. Here comes Stolen Base. Tiz the Bomb, Stolen Base, and a photo of the Battaglia. Tiz the Bomb back to his winning ways, holding off Stolen Base in 1:44 flat. And they're off. In the 40th running of the Cincinnati Trophy, hop at the start for Glacken's Cause. Fast beginning for the favorite Marissa's Lady, also quick into stride from the high draw Bubble Rock, and Bubble Rock's going to try to cross and clear in the first turn, but she can't. Marissa's Lady has that spot as she has the lead and the fence on the stretch out. So around the opening turn, Marissa's Lady, she's the one to run down, shows the way 3 parts of a length. Bubble Rock will track her from second. Boma to the inside third. Saw Wish off the gate racing in fourth, deep on the course. Tap Dancing Lady now moves a closer fifth. Queen Judith is 6th early as they turn up the backside in the Cincinnati Trophy. Then we trail back 7 lengths to Glacken's Cause and Hal's Dream at the back of the pack. The quarter 23 and 4. So lively tempo being set by Marissa's Lady. The undefeated Daughter of Violence shows the way up the backside by a length. Bubble Rock keeping tabs from second. Boma itching up to the inside from third. Zawish in hand is fourth and about 3.5 off the pace. Half mile on the trophy, 47 and 3. And Marissa's Lady under stout restraint still shows the way 3/4 of a length. Bubble Rock crying to be let loose. She draws a closer second. Zawish, the big long shot, up to the outside third. Boma's under the whip in fourth. Tap Dance Lady being asked to quicken from fifth. Still 3 back to Queen Judith as Bubble Rock comes to challenge Marissa's Lady with a quarter to go. Top of the home stretch in the Cincinnati Trophy. Marissa's Lady 3/4 time, 1:12 and 1, and at the top of the lane, she and Bubble Rock are matching strides as they lean into the lane. It is Marissa's Lady now being asked to quicken. Bubble Rock to the outside is bearing down the inside the final furlong, and Bubble Rock trying to edge clear of Marissa's Lady, who's fighting on, but it is Bubble Rock's night. Bubble Rock, the Daughter of More Than Ready, takes the Cincinnati Trophy, going away by almost 3. Marissa's Lady settles for second. The running time for the winner, 1:37 flat. Bubble Rock, home a winner for Shortleaf Stable Incorporated and Brad Cox and Marcelina. Smile at the Storm to the outside. She's in. They're at the post. And they are racing. Good start for Rudabach, also flashing speed. Nabuli, Royal County up the inside. Then it is Sunday Grace away into 4th position. From between horses, Nabuli is next. Southern Miss just had to touch the brakes slightly. Let's Be Clear up to the outside. Stepper along about 9 lengths off the lead early. Then Bless Life up the inside. And Proto Magic is out at the back of the pack. Rudabach is the target up top. Shows Smile at the Storm the way into the far turn by a length, quarter 22 and 2. Nabuli to the outside of Sunday Grace. Still about 4 lengths for the back. Up into 5th. Here comes Let's Be Clear is on the move in hand. Then it is Royal County from the backfield running on long shot. Proto Magic rounding the turn. And it is Rudabach still there. Rudabach and Marcelina Pedrosa show the way up to the outside. Smile at the Storm. Now Nabuli. Off cover coming at him and coming on is Let's Be Clear. Top of the home stretch. Rudabach is still there. Rudabach by the furlong grounds in front by 2. Let's Be Clear is the danger, and here comes Let's Be Clear down the stand side with a 16th to go. Let's Be Clear, the Daughter of Munnings, is running up the score. Let's Be Clear wins by about 4 open lengths, and it was Rudabach in a photo for third, 110 and 2. And they're off. Awkward beginning for Lantern's Candy. It was a quick one for I'm Stylin', who's hard hustled towards the front, but it is Chloe Renee, and not really with some speed as well as they work into the opening turn. From the outside, Chloe Renee has crossed and cleared and quickly opened up 2.5 lengths. She's going pretty quick. I'm Stylin' will let her go and stalk from second. Down the inside, Stormy Diva's third. Sadi Daisy to the inside of Not Really as they turn up the backside. The gray cross the tees deep on the course, and a link for the back, Minglewood. And hard to handle there, Raving deep on the course as well. Run with Grace has saved every yard, and 5 lengths back to the slow-starting Lantern's Candy, who is last. 4.5 furlongs to go, a dozen lengths top to bottom. The quarter quick, 23 and 2. Chloe Renee shows the way. I'm Stylin' from the middle, second. Stormy Diva in third. 3 long shots lead them into the far turn run. Not really. And across the tee, set to strike to the outside of that one. Then 2 lengths for the back. It's Sadi Daisy. Minglewood starts to roll. There goes Run with Grace. Run with Grace with a quick turn of foot on the far turn run. And Raving still having trouble negotiating the turn. She's getting out in the second turn as well as Lantern's Candy from the back starts to close in. Half mile, 47 and 4. Not really takes over the lead from I'm Stylin'. Up to the outside, it is Cross the Tees. Run with Grace Grace made a big move in the turn, but now she stalled from third, top of the home stretch. Not really, still there. Cross the tees from the middle now. Run with Grace has rebid it up to the outside. Here's Run with Grace putting away not really with a 16th to go. Run with Grace with a long sustained bid is going to win it. Run with Grace and start 15 gets it done in 139 and 2.